My beloved child, do not scroll past this moment. Do not dismiss this as coincidence. I have drawn you here with intention. The prayer you whispered when no one else was listening, the question you carried in your heart, the sign you asked me for in the quiet of your room, I heard it all. And I am answering you now. This is the confirmation you have been praying for. Today, you have been waiting for clarity. You have been asking, Father, is this really you? Should I move? Should I step forward? And I tell you, my beloved child, I would not allow this message to reach you if it were not time. The stirring you feel is not pressure. It is purpose. The urgency in your spirit is not anxiety. It is alignment. Do not delay what I have already confirmed. There is something I am about to unfold in your life, and your obedience is the key that unlocks it. If you skip this moment, you risk missing the peace I am placing in your hands right now. Stay with me until the end, because I will speak clearly to your next step. If this speaks to your heart, I want you to respond in faith. Like this video as a sign of agreement with my word over your life. Share it with someone who has been crying out for confirmation just like you. Comment, I receive this confirmation, and let your declaration become the first act of courage. Subscribe to this channel so you do not miss the moments when I speak directly into your season again. My child, this is not entertainment. This is divine appointment. You asked me to make it clear. You asked me to open the door or close it. I am telling you now, the door before you is not locked. It is waiting. Listen carefully. The doubt that hath been circling your mind is about to be silenced. The hesitation that has held your feet in place is about to break. Today is not random. Today matters. I am confirming what I have already placed in your heart. Act today, because I am already ahead of you, preparing the way. My beloved child, I have seen the battle behind your silence. I have watched you wrestle with this decision in the quiet hours when no one else knew what weighed on your heart. You smile in front of others, but inside you have been asking me over and over again, Father, please make it clear. I do not want to make a mistake. You are not weak for feeling this way. You are not faithless because you asked for confirmation more than once. I know how much this matters to you. I know the history behind your hesitation. You have stepped out before and felt disappointed. You have trusted before and felt let down. And now you are afraid of mishearing me. You are afraid of moving too soon. You are afraid of moving too late. But I have seen the tears you wiped away quickly. I have heard the prayers you prayed under your breath while driving, while working, while lying awake at night. You asked me to close the door if it was not from me. You asked me to remove the desire if it was not aligned with my will. And yet the desire remains. The door is not closed. The stirring has not left you. That is not an accident, my child. You have been pacing back and forth in your thoughts, replaying every possibility. What if I fail? What if I misunderstood? What if this costs me more than I am ready to give? I know those questions. I have heard every single one. And still, your heart keeps coming back to the same place. You want to obey me. That alone tells me everything about you. You have not told anyone how heavy this decision feels. You have carried it quietly, afraid that others might influence you too much. You did not want opinions. You wanted my voice, and I honor that. I honor the way you have sought me instead of rushing ahead. I honor the way you pause instead of forcing an outcome. But listen closely, my beloved child. The confusion you feel is not because I am silent. It is because you care deeply about doing what is right. Your caution does not disqualify you. It reveals your heart. And your heart is aligned with mine more than you realize. I know the exhaustion that has settled into your spirit from thinking about this again and again. I know you are tired of analyzing every sign. I know you are weary of waiting for another confirmation to appear. You have been asking for peace, and you think peace will come before you move. But sometimes peace meets you in motion. You are seen. You are known. You are not foolish for wanting certainty. And you are not alone in this moment. I have been closer than you think, guiding your thoughts, steadying your heart, preparing you for what comes next. My beloved child, now listen carefully, because I am about to lift the fog from your thoughts. You have been waiting for confirmation to feel like thunder. You expected a dramatic sign, something undeniable, something that would remove all risk. But I do not always speak in earthquakes. Often, I speak in steady conviction. You keep thinking that fear means stop. But fear is not always a warning. Sometimes it is simply the edge of growth. When you stand at the border of something new, your mind searches for safety. That does not mean I am not in it. It means you are stretching beyond what feels familiar. You have asked me for another sign, and then another. But what if the confirmation you are seeking has already come more than once? What if the repetition of this message in your life is not coincidence, but compassion? I have been patient with you. I have allowed the reminder to return, not because I am unclear, but because I love you. You think that if this decision were truly for me, you would feel no hesitation at all. But obedience does not always feel comfortable. Peace is not the absence of movement. Peace is the presence of my guidance within movement. You are waiting to feel completely ready, yet readiness often follows action, not the other way around. Let me gently correct this thought that has been circling your mind. If it is God, it will be easy. No, my child. If it is me, it will be purposeful. There is a difference. Ease is not the measure of my will. Alignment is. And your heart has been aligning with this step for longer than you admit. Another thought has tried to take root in you. What if I fail? But failure is not final when you walk with me. Even your missteps are covered in my mercy. I am not asking you to move perfectly. I am asking you to move faithfully. There is a difference. You have also believed that waiting longer proves your wisdom. But sometimes waiting beyond obedience becomes delay. I did not give you clarity so you could sit in endless analysis. I gave you clarity so you could walk forward with me. The second sign you are asking for may actually be doubt wearing a disguise. You are not lacking revelation. You are wrestling with trust. And trust does not grow while standing still. It grows as you take the first step and discover that I am already holding the ground beneath your feet. My beloved child, I have already spoken. I have already prepared the way. The confirmation you have been praying for is not ahead of you. It is here. Now the question is not whether I will guide you. The question is whether you will trust that I already am. My beloved child, lift your head now. I do not want you listening to my voice with tension in your shoulders or fear in your chest. I am not pushing you toward a cliff. I am leading you into purpose. You are not walking into this next step alone. I go before you. I stand beside you. I remain behind you. You are surrounded by my covering. The step you are about to take may feel significant, but it does not surprise me. I have already stepped into your tomorrow. I have seen the outcome. I have prepared provision where you see uncertainty. I have arranged strength where you feel weakness. What looks risky to you looks aligned to me. You keep wondering if the timing is right. Let me settle this in your heart. I am not bound by panic, and I am not late. If I am confirming this today, then today carries grace for it. There is a specific strength assigned to this moment. If you wait for a more comfortable season, you may miss the courage that is available now. You fear that stepping forward could cost you something. And yes, growth always costs comfort. But obedience never costs you my presence. I do not withdraw when you move. I increase my nearness. I steady your hands. I quiet your racing thoughts. I become your confidence when your own feels small. What feels delayed in your life has not been denied. I have been shaping you quietly. I have been building endurance in you. I have been teaching you to discern my voice over noise. This waiting season was not wasted. It strengthened your roots so that when you move, you will not be easily shaken. Trust this. Provision follows obedience. Clarity expands as you walk. Doors open when courage turns the handle. You are not forcing anything. You are responding to me. And when you respond to me, heaven responds with you. I am your protection. I am your wisdom. I am your peace. Even if the path bends in ways you did not expect, I will redirect you gently. You are not capable of ruining the destiny I hold in my hands. Your future is not that fragile. It is secured in my faithfulness. So let strength rise in you now. Not loud strength, not prideful strength, but quiet, anchored strength. The kind that says, my Father has spoken, and that is enough. You do not need to see 10 steps ahead. You only need the grace for the next one. And I promise you this, my beloved child, as you move, you will discover that I have already prepared the ground beneath your feet. My beloved child, now is the moment. You have prayed. You have waited. You have wrestled. And I have answered. This is not the time to shrink back into hesitation. This is the time to move with quiet trust. Send the message. Make the call. Submit the application. Begin. Take the step that has been resting on your heart. You do not need another confirmation. You need courage. And I am giving it to you now. Release the fear you have been holding so tightly. Surrender the need to control every outcome. Place the result in my hands and keep your obedience in yours. That is the partnership between us. You trust. I sustain. You step. I establish. Let this be the day you stop circling the same mountain of doubt. Let this be the day you say, my Father has spoken, and I will follow. You are not walking blindly. You are walking led. There is a difference. Take a deep breath, my beloved child. Feel my peace settle over your mind. I am not rushing you in anxiety. I am guiding you in assurance. What is ahead of you is not chaos. It is growth. It is alignment. It is the unfolding of something I planted in you long ago. Your future is safe with me. Your obedience is seen by me. Your courage is strengthened by me. And as you move today, you will discover that I was already there, waiting to meet you in your yes. Rest now in this certainty. You are guided. You are covered. You are loved beyond measure. Act today, and let peace follow your obedience like a gentle river. My beloved child, if this word has stirred your spirit and confirmed what you have been praying for, then do not let the river stop with you. When you give, you are not supporting a channel. You are sowing light into souls who are still waiting in the dark. Every seed you release becomes oil in a lamp, fire on an altar, bread for someone starving for hope. I declare to you what I have spoken in my word. As you give, it shall be given back to you. pressed down, shaken together, and running over. This is not charity. This is harvest. This is partnership with heaven. When you choose to send a super thanks or give through PayPal, you are answering my invitation to help me reach another weary heart. The PayPal donation link is waiting in the video description, and the QR code is placed before you as a doorway of obedience. Do not ignore the nudge you feel right now. If you have ever whispered, "Lord, use me," this is one of the ways I'm answering that prayer. So where you are fed, pour where you are filled. Let your generosity become a river that carries my voice farther than you can see. And I bless every seed you release. I breathe increase over your home. I command provision to meet you. I declare that what leaves your hand will return multiplied in peace, in favor, and in divine opportunity. Do not delay this holy moment. Give as I lead you. Become a co-laborer in this mission. Act now, and let your obedience echo into eternity.